Today we're going to be working on a harmony for a song called Fooling Myself. See if you get inspired by anything, and let's start digging through the archive.
At night I drink it all, delusion, torn paper cups, all the places I go to escape it. And when I grow up, don't wanna give it up, underestimate the time that I've wasted. Haven't made it to the figure, these dreams I'm chasing speed time up in I'm waiting as I'm fading, so complacent, no one I can't blame for.
So one thing, generally speaking, with this channel and with these videos, what you see me record here is going to be released to the public at some point. I mean, it technically is, I guess, with this video, but the actual song will have the parts that you see me record. It's for transparency, but also I don't feel like going back and redoing this. So I'll figure out which 2 or 3 takes make for the best vocal comp, and that will be what the harmony is.
To escape it again, falling for the tricks from the fighting goals close to the core.
My vocal is always going to be hard pan left and right stereo, and then the lead vocals in the center.
These dreams I'm chasing speed time up in ages. I'm waiting as I'm fading, so complacent, no one I can blame for it. These dreams I'm chasing speed time up in ages. I'm waiting as I'm fading.
You know, actually, now that I think about it, let's do vocal line on this one. Because I don't think, if it did, it doesn't look like it. And we can. Yes, we can. All right. Capture.
Caught in my head again.
Perfect. Okay. And I think that other one I did, which is a high one starting out with, I feel like I could have a high one, but I need to practice it with these playing like this. So like,
Caught in my head again.
this is cool. I like this harmony now. I'm using 2 choruses. I'm using one for the one harmony, one for the other. They're on independent. I'm going to mess with this as we do this so that they kind of fit in their own way and they don't build up frequencies.
In my head again. Caught in my head again. Caught in my head again. Caught in my head again.
And this might be a little too much over here. I kind of changed the vibe of the song this way. It's that last note. It's that last note. That's what it is. But it's cool, though. I dig it. I kind of want that to be, maybe that'll be the ending of the song. The reason why I like the wow thing is because it doesn't just add a stereo width to it. It doesn't just kind of spread things out. It dirties up certain things. It multi-bands certain in the middle. I don't know really what it's doing, but it's like it spreads it out in a very specific way, in a cool way. And I guess in what Dan would probably say in a 1990s consumer grade speaker stereo setup, I think what that effect does for guitars and for like stereo guitars and stuff is it adds this kind of mid-low meat to the stereo image, I guess you could say. That's the way I would describe it. But you also have control over the highs. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to actually do it. So I have the chorus already on, which makes this a stereo track rather than a mono track. And then I'm going to take stereo field, it's the very bottom, the wow thing. Does he have a background? Yeah, okay, background vocal hype. Of course he does.
Caught in my head, yeah. Falling for the tricks from before.
Now, there was a little bit of a volume increase, so to be fair, let's pull that back.
Caught in my head, yeah. Falling for the tricks from before. Caught in my head, yeah. Fighting goals close to the core. Caught in my head, yeah. Falling for the tricks from before. Caught in my head, yeah. Fighting goals close to the core. I can't keep fooling myself. Underestimate the time that I've wasted. 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 Underestimate the time that I've wasted.
Okay, so you probably are like, what the hell is he doing? Sometimes you just gotta mix. Sometimes you just have to mix. Yeah, so I went all the way to 20. And you can keep going further. You can keep going with Golf Floss. It will do a bunch to your recording if you let it. If I get to this point with Golf Floss, I get a little scared that I've undermixed my recording. But as we were just doing, I mean, all we're doing right now is tracking and all that stuff. So it kind of tends to be this high at this point. This may go down as I clear up the vocal and get it more pocketed and pull out certain frequencies. Vocal line is one of those things that, for an engineer anyway, it's been a godsend because even if you did sing very well, aligning a vocal in post is actually very critical.
Caught in my head again. Caught in my head again.
I EQ'd a little bit of the top end out, and I'm just going to hit play on one of the vocals there.
All the places I go.
Yeah.
All the places I go to escape fame.
Without it.
All the places I go to escape fame.
With it.
All the places I go to escape fame.
And if you notice, I'm taking out such a small amount on some of this stuff. I know it probably seems like, oh, no one hears that. It starts to build, but it's also like a little marker for me so that as we compress this more and we start to kind of tailor everything to the final recording, which is basically just chiseling away like a marble sculpture, like on different sections. This middle frequency here, I know I didn't like at the time, and I just wanted a little bit out because as I'm compressing, it's starting to come up. I will probably pull more of that out, and as I pull more of this towards here, because inevitably, like I said, we start to clamp down, more middle frequencies will start to freak out, and I'll have to pull them out. Trying to do very little of that as best we can, and the more natural the mix, the better probably. So again, 0.07 dB, not too much. And here, yeah, a substantial amount, 1.5, 1.66 actually, but you know, a decent amount cut there. At very specific notches. They're just frequencies that this mic accented or wherever I was at the time. And by the way, that's a good learning lesson. You do sound like you sound. Like certain mics will accent or take away certain frequencies in your voice, and they will respond differently to different tasks. But inevitably, you are who you are. So just kind of embrace it and figure out how to work around your flaws or what you perceive as flaws. Let's hear how it sounds so far.
Drink it all, delusion torn
I hope we all kind of got something out of this. You got to hear me sing shitly for a while, and hopefully you dig the song. I would imagine this is going to take at least another month to finish. I'm going to keep this going, and then at some point this will be released under Zebrafinch, and I'll do a music video for it and all that. But for now, it's just, I'm working on it right now. Thanks again for watching. This is Tom on Tape. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. Or don't, if you don't like it, don't like and subscribe it. What the fuck am I talking about? Do what you want to do. You do you. We'll do us, you do you. But, no, thanks for watching, and until next time.